Hello class 6, a very good morning. This is Pratima Sharma, your SST subject teacher. Student, today I will start your SST class on this week. So let's start our class. Firstly, I want to show your SST subject book. This is your SST subject book. Just look it. After this, I want to show your first semester syllabus. Student, your SST subject divided in 3 units: history, geography and civics. So let's start our first unit. It is a history. Your first semester syllabus of the history section, chapter 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your first semester syllabus. In geography section, unit 2nd, chapter number 16, 17 and 18. In civics section, chapter number 24, 25 and 26. This is your third unit. So all units, there's your syllabus, and I will provide you PDF of this syllabus on your WhatsApp group. Okay. After this, student, just mention your timetable in your copy. So all these sections divided in a day. Monday to Tuesday, it is your history time. Table. Wednesday to Thursday, it is your geography and Friday to Saturday, it is your social and political life. Okay. Social and political life. This is your timetable. Just mention in your copy according to the day. Monday to Tuesday, history. Wednesday to Thursday, geography, and Friday to Saturday, social and political life means civics section. And after this, student, just make 3 copies of each of subject. Separate copy: history, geography and civics. All the sections to one, each of section 1 copy. History 1 copy, geography 1 copy and civics 1 copy. And all these copy one-sided plain and one-sided ruler. One-sided plain means if you will need any draw picture and pasting the picture, it is require. It will be help to you. So let's start our class. So student, our first chapter is an introduction to history. Today date is 13th July. And our first chapter 1 is an introduction to history. So student, in this section we read about the meaning of the history, the word history is invented by whose, and who is the known as the father of history, importance of history, time frame, and to correlate to past history to present history, and geographical features also. So in this section we read about this. So our first paragraph to related what is the history. What is the history? Student, the word history invented by the Herodotus, and he is known as the father of history. He told that history means the study of the past or investigation of the past. So there are 3 points are there in this paragraph. So I will start reading the paragraph and just put the finger on the paragraph. And one more thing, take one pencil. When I will read, start reading. If any points are important, just mention in your book. Okay, let's start. Herodotus, the Greek historian, is regarded as the father of history. It was he who invented the word history. He said history means study or investigation of past time. Okay, so in this paragraph, some important points are the word history invented by Herodotus. The word invented by the Herodotus. And second point is he is known as father of history. And next point, according to Herodotus, the history means the study of past time. Okay, so here are 3 points important. Just once again, the word history invented by Herodotus, and he is known as the father of history. Next point, according to means according to Herodotus, what the meaning of history? History means the study of past time. A student, by the history we take the information our past, earlier society, culture, their civilization, and how to grow and how to development this, how they invented the fire, wheels, and the kings and their kingdoms, and how they extend their kingdom to across the India. So by the history we take all the information from our past. So this is important points. And according to Leo Tolstoy, the subject of history is the life of the people and the humanity. History is just not a record of kings and queens. It compares the study of human culture and civilization of all ages. What do you mean by the archaeology? This is the next point important. What is the by the archaeology? We take the information about the temples, monuments, coins. So in this section we take the information by the archaeology. So what the meaning of archaeology? It is that branch of knowledge that examines the physical remains of the past and gathers evidence. Okay. So by the archaeological evidence, by the archaeological, we take the information about the coins, monuments, temples, and their tools, their weapons, and pottery, and all types of information which is not we take to literary sources or religious sources. We take the information by the archaeological sources. And next is importance of history. History. What the need of history? So, student, next point is importance of the history. What the need of history? So, importance point. Importance of history. What the importance of history? So one is by history. It helps us to take information about I will read just after this. I will mention all the points on the blackboard. Firstly, I will read. History and its importance. Why do we study history? History is the life story of man from the earliest period to the present day. Now, question generally arise as to why we study history. Or generally, they ask the question, what the need of history? History is very important to us because by the history we take all the information for the past. So what they help? It helps us to know our past. So our first point is it helps us to know our past. It helps us to know our past, means by this we take all the information from the past. Second point, the kings and the statesmen as well as ordinary people. Student, in this section the points are the kings and statesmen as well as not we take the information about the kings, but ordinary people's how they live, what type of tools and what kind of the work they are doing, and casteism and religious, all the things we take the information about the past by the history. And our third point is knowledge of the continuous development of the man, culture and civilization, means by history we take information about development and their culture. Okay, so 3 points are there. First, it helps us to know our past, and by this we not take the information about the kings but also take the information ordinary peoples which is they are living on this period, on those period. And third is by the history we take the knowledge about the development and the culture. Our fourth point is it is from the study of history that we come to know origin and evolution of different language that is spoken today. all the types of languages like Hindi, Sanskrit, and many more, Dravidian, all the languages are. So by the history, we take all the information from the past to the past of the all types of language which is we spoken today. And next is the study of history help us to understand the basic nature of society. Means the earliest people how to grow and how to develop their culture, civilization, and after then Vedic period and some all the types of kings they are coming in India, and how to stabilize. By the history we take all the information. Okay, now today I will stop here. So student, tomorrow I will start your next point, time frame. So my homework, just read this chapter once again, all the point which is I explained today. Okay, so read once again all, and one thing more, read time frame also, because when we will start tomorrow, it will be help to you. So my homework is just write the homework. Read chapter 1. Okay, all the points. Okay, I hope you like it. So thank you so much, student.